Hello and welcome along to VAR From The Truth, episode 10. 10 episodes in. Can't believe it, man. How are you?
Mate, episode 10.
I
I
know.
can't believe it.
Literally, it's flown by. It's literally flown
How
by.
it doesn't feel like it's been 10 weeks.
No. No, it really doesn't, to be fair. Like, it really, really doesn't.
Soon, bro, we're going to be on episode 155, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, what? A season, season's going to have a fair amount of episodes. I assume we're probably going to do it during the off season. I don't really know what we're going to do.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
If life permits, do you know what I
Well,
mean?
obviously, World Cup will be on this summer, so that'll make
Oh,
it
mate, we got to do World Cup. We got to do, like, World Cup reactions and stuff.
absolutely.
100%. 100%.
But
How
yeah,
are you, though, bro? You good?
yeah, I'm good, man. Just another long week at work and that.
Yeah,
So
man. I was away last week.
mm,
On a training course, so yeah, it's nice to be home. It took me 6.5 hours to get home on the Friday. It was
where
I
did you
left
go?
at 12, bro, and got back at 6:30. It was nuts. There was so much traffic, like it was
Yeah,
way too much.
where did you go?
Colchester, just on a training course.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that is actually
it was
long.
long. Yeah, bro. Do you know what? I just finished work today, and I was just like, gonna go for a run. And it
Mm,
started like pouring down with rain as I was running, and it
yeah.
just brought me back to those like rainy training sessions and those rainy match days, and just got me missing playing football quite a
Yeah.
bit.
Well, I
Do
played. I played five-a-side on Thursday, just gone. Um, down by like Filton in Bristol.
Yeah,
Um, and well, I think we lost by like one, but like, it was a really good game to be fair. Um, and I seen someone who like I think me and you might have used to play with, but I'll speak to you about it off camera to be fair, because I just remembered. But
yeah,
don't like banging people's names out, but yeah, it was good, bro, and it's just nice to play a bit to be fair. Yeah, it's definitely nice to play like from now and again. I think actually, do you know what? Set on that, um, they've just created a eight-a-side because it's normally a five-a-side.
mm.
They've just created a bigger pitch, eight-a-side with like the tall goals. Um, so bro, if you're up for it, just fucking
Mate,
join.
100%. Yeah,
Play some
100%.
games, bro.
Do you know what? Yeah, when I went to Barcelona, I went for a run there,
Mm,
and my calf just like twanged halfway through the run.
yeah.
And I was just like, do you know what the peakest thing about when you go for a run and you get injured is you
Mm.
somehow got to get back.
Yeah.
And I'd gone quite far, bro. So I'm like 2.5k into my run. My
Yeah.
calf's gone, and I'm like hobbling around. Like I had to get
Yeah.
a taxi back in the end. But mate, as I'm getting older, like usually an injury like that, couple weeks.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
it's taken me a month to fully recover. And today, like even today, I was taking it a bit slow.
yeah,
But that's old age for you, man.
yeah. Literally. Wow. Even when I broke my ankle back in when did I do it? I want to say March. No, April. April. I broke my ankle. Um, and like after a month, I was trying to play football again, which is really stupid. Obviously, I haven't like didn't rehab it properly. So like even now, obviously all these months later, it's still giving me like problems. So yeah, I kind of messed that up a little bit. But anyway, anyway.
Bro was in denial, like
Literally.
GCSE PE times, 5 stages of injury. Yeah, bro. Well, let's get into a bit of football then.
Yes.
I think we should start. Do you want to start with El Clasico?
Yeah, man. Go for it. Go for it.
Biggest game in world football.
Absolutely the most watched club game of all time.
Yeah, man. What did you think?
Well, firstly, out of the two, I do prefer Madrid. I would say I'm more of a Madrid fan than Barcelona. So obviously, good win for Madrid. Um, and mate, Mbappe again. I know he missed a penalty, but he scored a really good goal, which was offside. But then he made a really good finish, which actually did count. Made it.
Yeah.
Was the opening goal. Rashford did all right. To be fair, he got an assist.
Barca's top goal scorer this season, bro.
Mate, top goal scorer and top assister, I think.
He's doing really well.
Yeah. So I'm quite pleased for him, to be fair. And it's all good news for England
Yeah,
as
it
well.
is.
And to be fair, like another one who's I'd never heard of him before this season, but he seemed to have scored a few goals recently, with Lewandowski being out. Is that Fermin Lopez?
Good player, mate.
I don't know. Is he a striker? Is he a 10? I don't really know
Like
what.
he's a bit of a 10, but I think he plays him. Hansi Flick kind of plays him or Ferran Torres as like a
Right.
false nine.
Uh,
But yeah, he's a really good player actually, and I think there was talk of Man United trying to sign him in the summer. He reminds me a bit of a young David Silva.
okay. Yeah.
Just he's going to be like La Masia just produces these technically gifted,
Yeah.
crazy players. So yeah, I think he's definitely one for the future.
And then obviously Jude Bellingham winning it, which he did, I think, not last season, but in his first season, I think he won El Clasico with a winner, a late winner as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, good win, to be fair, for Madrid. What did you think of the game?
I just think there's such an obvious difference with Madrid this season with Xabi Alonso. Like I was speaking to my little brother actually after the game. He's a massive Barcelona fan. He lives in Barcelona. And I said to him like, what went wrong? And he just said, we couldn't handle their press.
Yeah.
And to me, I think Alonso's got them very well organised now.
Yeah.
Got them play. He's kind of found that balance of, not playing Vinícius, Mbappé, and Rodrigo together, and it
Mate,
seems
what?
to be working.
Yeah, what's happened with Rodrigo? He doesn't really seem to. I don't think. Did he play? Did he play
Yeah, I
yesterday?
think I think he came on. I think he's been on the
Right.
bench quite a lot,
Yeah.
and I think Vinícius like proper kicked off when he got subbed off.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Seen that.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen a player react that badly
Yeah. Yeah.
to being subbed off in a very long time.
Yeah. And there
And
was 8 minutes to go, so I don't really get what his problem was. To be fair.
he's just got. Do you know what it is? He's just got a massive ego, Vini
Yeah.
Júnior.
Yeah. No, I agree. Did you see like him and Yamal were like going at it after the game as well?
Yeah. Do you know what? It's good. I feel like the El Clasico hasn't had any bad blood in a while.
It's been like a couple of years where it's been a bit tame, to be fair.
Yeah, like it's not really been like obviously the El Clasicos of Ronaldo and Messi and
Yeah.
Mourinho against Pep and like Sergio Ramos. There was
Yeah.
always like some bad blood. There was red cards. Like it was always a crazy game, and I feel like they're both very good teams again. And you've got stars on both sides. Like you've got Yamal, then you've got Mbappe, you've got Vini Júnior, you've got
Yeah.
Rafinha. So it's just a quality game.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to when actually the new camp like properly opens again. So I think that would be a mad stadium to like see. So yeah, when that opens again, I'll definitely try to go to Barcelona, try to watch a game or something.
Trust. Yeah, like I went to the San Jude, I think it's called. It's like the old Olympic stadium, and
Right.
I was surprised they still fit 50,000 people in there.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair. Okay.
It was a good atmosphere as well. Bit
Yeah.
far away from the pitch, but
Yeah.
I'm buzzing for that Spotify Camp Nou. So they keep delaying it. They
Yeah.
keep pushing it back, but these things happen, I suppose.
Yeah. So have you seen just touching on something else, stadium one? Have you seen they were looking at Arsenal going into the Wembley Stadium for a bit to sort of rebuild some of Emirates.
Yeah, I saw that, and I think it actually makes sense.
Mm.
I mean, Wembley's not the worst place to play
No.
for a year, is it? And I think it's all about keeping on top of it and not letting your stadium fall behind. And I think
Yeah.
the way things are going with like the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium,
Mm.
all these clubs seem to be trying to expand their stadiums, and I feel like as long as it doesn't bring another barren 20 years like the Emirates did, then
Yeah.
I'm all for it
Yeah.
because football's only getting more popular,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm all for it. We got to be the biggest stadium in London, so
Yeah.
apart from Wembley. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Completely
what
agree.
what what about you?
Yeah, I think like it's one of them where like when Emirates was built, it was nearly 20 years ago now that which is crazy to say by the way. But obviously at the time it was the second biggest stadium in England in terms of attendance outside of national stadiums. And now I think it's like fourth or fifth. Like I think obviously Anfield's bigger, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium's bigger. I don't know. St James's might be there or thereabouts, and obviously the Olympic Stadium for West Ham. Um, so yeah, we're like fifth or sixth in terms of total attendance in the Prem. So we need to be one, if not number two. I think it'd be difficult to get a stadium as big as Old Trafford. 74,000, whatever it is. But I suppose it's possible. But yeah, we need to be at least number two.
Yeah, 100%. Well, at least our roof ain't leaking.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, man. This is actually a question I've thought about quite a few times. Do you think it's fair for these stadiums to have roofs? Because for me, I think the elements play a part in the game, and
Yeah.
like sometimes torrential rain can add to a Champions League semi-final and
Mm,
make things a little bit more interesting. Like for example, the Man United Chelsea Champions League final. Remember, like John
mm,
Terry slipped because of the rain, and there was torrential. There was a torrential downpour, and
yeah.
obviously the Bernabeu, the Camp Nou. I think there was talk as well about the Arsenal stadium having a roof on it as
Mm,
well, and I kind of don't like the element of getting rid of the elements. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. No, I agree with you. I'm not sure if is there a stadium in England that has a roof? Don't
Not
think.
yet. I think
Yeah,
not yet. But the
yeah,
Bernabeu does. I think that's
yeah. But it's weird. Like when you think about it, like obviously being in Spain, majority of the time it doesn't rain. So like, why do they have a roof type thing? Um, I do find it a little bit odd that they do, and obviously, like if any country should have one, it probably should be England with the weather. But yeah, man, I think it adds to it, mate. Like the balls like sticking or whatever it might be. It just adds to the fun.
100%. I think. Do you remember when Arsenal were going back to the Bernabeu after the 3-0 win at the Emirates, and I
Yeah,
think there was a lot of propaganda about them closing the roof and making it the craziest atmosphere.
yeah,
Um,
La
and I think
Remontada.
remontada, and I think they said they're going to shut the lid on the stadium, and I think that was a meme saying rice
Yeah,
cooks best with the lid on or something
yeah.
like that.
Nah, then. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't really think it. I get it for potential weather reasons. It makes sense in terms of like I don't know, like snow or like real torrential rain. Obviously, you don't want to like clog up the pitch and that. But for anything else, yeah, I don't really think it makes sense to be fair.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. But should we get into this weekend's fixtures?
Absolutely, there's a lot to talk about. I think.
There is a hell of a lot to talk about. Just getting the games up.
Mm.
So start off with Leeds West Ham. Leeds won 2-1, and that's
Yeah.
another defeat for West Ham against one of their relegation rivals, really. And
Yeah,
West Ham have got 4 points out of 9 games. It's not looking good.
no. I think me and you have said a few times that they are in big trouble this year. And the more games that go on, the less convinced I am that they might stay up. Because I'm more convinced by the teams that have come up, i.e., Leeds, obviously Sunderland and Burnley, who are all out of the bottom three at the moment. Obviously, yes, there is a long way to go. There's still 29 games left to play, but mate, it's one of them where like you can only say that for so long because soon it's going to be, Christmas time, and then you'll be, 15 games in, and then after that you'll be looking at Jan, Feb, and you'll be 20 games in, and like if you're still down there, it's going to become even more of a dogfight. So yeah, West Ham, I'm just not convinced by them, mate. I really do think they are going down this year.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you. I think it just feels like there's that toxicity around the club.
Mm,
They're just so poor at the back as well. I
mm.
mean,
Do you know what?
and
I think like they might even need. It sounds really dumb, but like maybe they might need to go down to
mate,
almost like clear clear out the gutter and sort of start again.
yeah, it,
Um,
it sounds yeah, and I know exactly what you mean. Like it sounds counterintuitive, but
mm,
sometimes you need a kick up the ass, and
yeah,
they're a big club, West Ham,
massive, mate. Mate, they won the Conference League a couple of years ago.
and
Uh,
yeah, and their recruit how they got rid of David Moyes. For me, I think that's where it all started going wrong because you see what he's doing at Everton now. You
yeah,
know, and he's a great manager, but just because he's not playing this attractive football, um, that doesn't mean that he's not doing well for you. And sometimes the grass is greener on the other side. The
yeah,
grass isn't greener on the other side, and I think it's just been poor leadership from the top, bad recruitment. They haven't really invested very well. They've
mm,
let their star signings go. Um, and yeah, I mean, they do. It's not looking good for them at all.
no, no. Obviously, I guess a quick word on Leeds
Yeah,
would be another good,
15th.
yeah, another good performance from them. Um, And yeah, again, I think we've both mentioned it, but long may it continue that the promoted teams keep playing well.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really refreshing.
it is, and the league needed it. To be fair, mate, the league really did need it. And I think I've had a look at, I got a couple of mates who are sort of championship fans, and I know a couple of boys that play in the championship at the moment. So I've been sort of keeping an eye on the table. Obviously, Frank Lampard's Coventry City are still top of the league, I think. Bristol City are up there in the playoffs. It'd be amazing for them if they were to make the playoffs and maybe come up.
Yeah, that would
Uh,
be quality, wouldn't it?
I'd have to buy a season ticket, mate.
If we stay sick, imagine just like Arsenal coming to town. Like,
Literally.
yeah,
So, yeah, there's some competitive teams down there that potentially looking to come up next year, and hopefully they do the same again. So, yeah. Anyway, next game.
next game, I think start with the 3 o'clock kickoff. So it wasn't a 12:30 kickoff.
Mm.
Um, Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1, bro. That for me was one of the best moments of the season. The Black Cats
Yeah,
nicking it at the end.
mate.
Oh, what is going on at Chelsea?
Inconsistent, mate. Just
And
very
I
inconsistent.
mean, there's been. I want to point out how much criticism have Liverpool had this season? A lot.
Yeah, loads.
How much criticism have United had this season?
A lot.
A lot. Tottenham have even had quite a bit.
Yeah.
Chelsea are
Mm.
ninth,
Yeah. They seem to be
14,
getting away with it.
14 points.
Mm.
And I just want to come back to a prediction you had.
Mm. Yeah.
You said they weren't even going to get top four.
Yeah. Correct.
I
Mate,
mean,
honestly, I think obviously, well, we can keep saying it. There is a long way to go, and I get that, but it's clear as day, mate, that there's something not right. And I appreciate there are injuries. They don't have their sort of first choice, back four, I guess. Cole Palmer's out. João Pedro's out. Liam Delap is out. But one, everyone has injuries throughout the season. And when it's someone else's team, it can't be used as an excuse. So we're not going to use it as an excuse for Chelsea. And two, that is what transfer window is for. To bring in multiple people in positions to have backup if you do have your injuries. And they always seem to recruit wingers, mate. Wingers, wingers, wingers is what they recruit. Like I was a couple of my really good mates are Chelsea fans, and I just think sometimes I think like so you had Sterling, who fair enough it is what it is, right? You had Sterling, you had Mudryk, which whatever happened to him happened to him. You had Neto, you had Esteval, you had Gittins, you had Madueke, you had Sancho, you've now got Garnacho. Um, there's probably a few more. And it's just like all they seem to buy is wingers. They didn't buy any centre backs, is what they needed and what they're missing now. Because I don't know if you saw the winner for Sunderland. The defending was absolutely like terrible, mate. It was absolutely terrible. Like if you haven't seen that goal, or anyone who's watching hasn't seen that goal, go back, watch the highlights on YouTube. The second goal, the defending is woeful. Like Sunday League is better than that.
and when you consider that was in the last few
Yeah.
minutes of the game,
Mhm.
and you're about to, you could lose it all there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, honestly, mate. I was talking to my mate Tommy, who's a Chelsea fan, and like if you watch the goal, Chalobah's like sort of he's not the person defending the guy who's like holding it up, but he's like in the middle of the box. He's just sort of like stood there doing nothing. Like he should either engage the ball or cut the passing lane, and he doesn't
Shocking.
do either. And then yeah, they're going to score. But mate, what a win for Sunderland! What a win!
What a
And
win. And they went up to second in the league.
yeah,
Right.
another great performance.
Yeah, 100%. I just think, as you said, I think Chelsea are getting away with it. They
Yeah,
should, the criticism, they've had an absolutely terrible start to the season, and they haven't really played too many tough games.
mate. They haven't played Liverpool. I don't think.
They played Liverpool. They beat them 2-1 at
Oh, they
home.
did. Oh, yeah,
But I
yeah,
think that's pretty much their only tough game. They've got Tottenham this weekend coming up. I mean, they were lucky to beat Fulham. They
yeah,
drew at Palace, which they were lucky to draw because I think VAR had a little part to play.
yeah. That was
Um,
as a free kick, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
and you know they beat West Ham. Yeah, but
yeah.
I just think the recruitment, as you said, has been so poor. I
Mm,
mean, I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure out the areas that squad needed improving. And
no,
I think for me, even United identified that Onana was not good enough and Bayern was not good enough. Yet these men have still got Bobby Sanchez in goal. Like
yeah,
they bought Gittins, Garnacho, Esteval. They've even got Palmer who can play on the wing. They didn't need another winger.
no, no. They didn't, mate. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's bonkers, and I just think, yeah, they're slipping under the radar as a team that just seem to be getting away with not getting the sort of criticism that they deserve. And Maresca, mate.
Maresca's, I've not heard a single, you know, they've had the worst start. United have had a better start to the season than them.
I
Like,
think
when you put it into perspective, like,
you put it like that, mate. Yeah, it's not good. And I think though, from now, between now and like 15 games, if they're still around the same sort of like, if they don't pick up a lot of points and they win one and draw two and lose a couple, I think there'll be pressure on Maresca, mate.
there's got to be. But don't forget that they're champions of the world, bro. Champions of the world.
Yeah, well, we'll see about.
Bro, moving on. Newcastle 2, Fulham 1. Little
Yeah.
bounce back win for Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
They won that last minute, actually. Murphy, Lukic equalised, and then Bruno Guimaraes, 90th minute winner. So it's
Yeah,
a good little bounce back for them.
absolutely, it was indeed. Yeah, for sure.
And then moving on to United Brighton, a 4-2 win for United,
Mm-hmm.
beating Brighton, who they've really struggled against, especially at Old Trafford the last few seasons.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on that game?
Well, I think obviously I predicted Brighton to win that game. To be fair, just on the last few seasons, how they've been at Old Trafford, and I don't think Brighton played badly, but mate, United really well played. I think me and you have both said it that they will beat a few big teams this year. They look much better. I think now with the keeper looking a lot more organised, look like they actually trust the back line. De Ligt looks good. And mate, Cunha and Mbeumo are really settling in now.
They're
Obviously
top
Mbeumo,
players.
yeah, Mbeumo 2 goals, Cunha 1 goal. And Gary Neville said it in I think in his podcast after, he said that they really look like Man United forwards. They really embody what a Man United forward player should be, I think I do agree with him. Like they want the ball, they want to go forward, um, and they really seem to be driving the team. And yeah, fair play, man, fair play.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? Cunha's a leader. He was a leader at Wolves. He takes responsibility. He's a hell of a player. His ball carrying is second to none. And Brian Mbeumo, clinical,
Mm,
never stops running. And they're starting to get that feel good factor. The results are starting to go their way,
yeah,
and they're starting to build some momentum. I think that win at Liverpool is going to be was going to be the big turning point for them. It's a bit like how I think Newcastle, that last minute Newcastle win for Arsenal, is what's really gonna, something changed. And I think sometimes the season comes down to little moments, and that game at Anfield was so big for them. And
yeah.
as you were saying, they seem to have some confidence in their keeper now.
Mm.
Chelsea, take notes. But yeah, I think they're going to do well this season. I even fancy them, and I fancy them to maybe sneak into that top four.
Fair. Wow. Okay, that's a big statement.
It's a
That is a
big
big statement.
statement. I know it is, but
Do you know what? I
I've
think
always
the
rated that. I've always said to one of my mates, he's a United fan, and I just had a feeling about Amnarim, and I still might be wrong, but
mm,
the way he kind of never changed, carried on playing his style of play, and if you look at that team now, they're a couple signings away from looking quite scary.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
get another. Like, imagine they get an Adam Wharton, bro,
yeah. Mm.
and maybe a Baleba in midfield,
And then
and maybe another. maybe they added 3 or 4 more players to that side.
Yeah.
They're starting to look scary. And
I think the one thing that's good for them is they've got one game a week, mate.
yeah,
So they've got all that time on a training field to get it right. So yeah, I think they'll do well.
I think we've seen a few teams do well with only playing one game a week. I think a few
Yeah.
seasons back, was it Liverpool? I think it was many years back, but
Yeah, I think Chelsea as well, they did it once as well.
yeah, it makes a difference.
Mm.
Moving on, Brentford, Liverpool, bro. 4 losses on the bounce for Arne Slot.
Arnie Ten Hag.
Arne Ten Hag.
Yeah, 4 losses on the spin in the Premier League. I think me and you called a crisis a while ago. People didn't listen. They got a win in midweek against Frankfurt, and everyone thought it was all hunky dory. And clearly not. Vert's got his first assist. Shock! It was against a Bundesliga team.
Ben
Couldn't do it.
10.
Yeah, literally couldn't do it against Brentford. So, yeah, mate, another shocking performance. To be honest, another absolutely shocking performance
It
from
was so
Liverpool.
bad. It was so bad.
I'll send you a clip on Insta. My mate sent me. It was Van Dijk getting absolutely bodied by Mikkel Damsgaard.
I saw that. I saw it. Damn God, you know.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you. How far away do you think Liverpool fans are to send Slot out? Because it's getting bad. I mean, he's probably his post-match interviews, his pre-match interviews. You know, he's making so many headlines with his comments. He's not taking accountability. He seems to be really imploding under the pressure. And I mean, they've lost 4 in a row in the Prem.
Mate, they've lost the same amount of games in 9 games that they lost all of last season in the Prem. And I think, you know, part of that has got to be down to, because last season Slot didn't really have to do anything. He played with the same team that, you know, had Klopp had left him. Man City were off the pace, Arsenal were off the pace, Chelsea and United were off the pace, Tottenham were off the pace. So look, I'm not going to say it was an easy league to win, because it's never easy. It's 38 games. But as seasons go, that many teams to fall off the pace, and you know, I thought they were a better team last year than they are this year. Obviously, you know, obviously the form Salah was in last year helped so much. He's been, I know he got a goal, but mate, he stunk the place out, mate.
He was shocking. I think even though he got a goal, he only had like a 5.6 rating in the game.
Yeah, mate.
Considering he got a goal.
Yeah, Isak stinks. Wirt stinks. Like Kirkes stinks, mate.
Bro,
Again,
Kirkes.
I know we got a goal, but he absolutely reeks, mate.
He has got to be one of the worst signings so far. I'd even say he's been a worse signing than Wirtz.
Yeah, 100%.
He's been absolutely dreadful. And I think where Slot needs criticism is, you know, it doesn't take an idiot to figure out that Kirkes has been woeful.
And
you've got Andy Robertson sat on the bench.
Yeah, who's won you the league, by the way.
Who's won you the league. And then at right back as well, you know, they've got Frimpong. He refuses to play him there. He keeps putting Szoboszlai there, who, by the way, I think has actually been Liverpool's best player this season.
Absolutely.
Szoboszlai.
Yeah,
and
I think he's a good player.
He is a good player, and he never stops running. And it's just, I genuinely think they're missing Trent as much as Liverpool fans don't want to hear it. They don't have that, like, he offered them so much as soon as he got on that ball, especially to Salah. Salah knew exactly how to make the runs and Trent knew how to find him. And they're missing Luis Diaz as well. You see what he's doing for Bayern Munich. You know, his energy, his pressing,
Yeah.
his ability to carry the ball and bring others into the game. And you know, a lot of Liverpool fans criticised Luis Diaz and were happy for him and Darwin Núñez to go. But I'll tell you what, I'm sure you want them back now.
Yeah. Completely agree, mate. I think on a separate note,
Hmm.
a lot of people said that obviously Brentford were going to struggle this year, and you know they're turning a few heads, mate. They're collecting scalps. Obviously, they beat United at home. They beat
They drew
Liverpool
to
at home.
Chelsea there as
Yeah,
well.
Chelsea. So yeah, fair play to Brentford as well for losing all of their star players, losing their manager, and still they're yeah I don't think they'll go down compared to the other three teams that are playing really really terribly at the moment. You can't say Brentford are going to be in
No.
that.
And I think we both probably said at the start of the season they were one of our contenders for
Yeah,
relegation, and they're
yeah,
proving us wrong. And you know, it just shows that they're a well-run club.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
for sure.
really well-run club. I mean, their manager right now was their set-piece coach,
Yeah,
and he's doing a
Ma-
bloody good job.
yeah, absolutely. Anyway, on to Sunday's fixtures, I think.
On to Sunday, bro. Just one sec, getting them all up. So start off with Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. 2-0 win for Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth fielded their youngest ever team in that game.
Mm,
And they're flying. Second in the league. Semenyo scoring for fun.
yeah,
Areola. It's going to be, you
it's
know,
a good season. Yeah,
yeah,
Bournemouth.
it's going to be hard for them to keep him next year and Semenyo.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think there was a goal from a corner from Marcus Tavernier as well,
Yeah,
which you don't see too often. But yeah, another really really good performance for them.
and
I
that
think
Creepy scored a screamer as well.
yeah, it was a really good goal. I saw it come up when I was watching the Arsenal game and it come up on like
Yeah,
the yeah, it was a really good goal to be fair. He's been quite good the last few weeks. Um, but yeah, mate, another really good performance. Not looking forward to playing them, mate.
nah,
Forward to playing them, especially at the Vitality. Um, they will cause a lot of teams problems there this season. And I think they'll be. I think they're a bit like Forest last year. I think they'll be there or thereabouts, but I think towards the end of the season they might drop off.
I
But
agree. I think that you summed it up perfectly there. It's very
mm,
similar to what Forest were like last season.
yeah, yeah, for sure. But I think if they can get Conference League football or Europa League football, that'd be a massive, massive achievement for Bournemouth, mate.
Yeah, 100%. And I like Bournemouth. I always played the right way, good
Yeah,
attitude. That
yeah,
again, another very well run club.
absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Now moving on to Arsenal, Crystal Palace. I think we both said that Arsenal going to win this game.
Mm,
I think we both said it was going to be a tough game. Before
yeah,
I get on to Arsenal, I just want to talk about Crystal Palace
yeah,
because I think they're such a good team. I
mm,
think Palace were my dark horses for the season, and
right,
it's because of Glasner, the
mm,
organisation, that defence is solid. Wharton, Sarr, Mateta, and they made
mm-hmm,
life really difficult for Arsenal. And
yeah,
it's probably one of the toughest games I've seen Arsenal play in a little bit of time. And
mm.
they did give us some problems in the first half, and it's all down to the way Palace play. And I think they're going to beat some big teams this year, and I think they're going to have a very good season.
I think I agree with you, mate. It was always going to be a really tough game. Wasn't going to be a game with lots of goals. I don't think. I think I said in our points on the board last episode that um, it was going to be a really tight game. And I thought Arsenal just had enough to get over the line. And I think I said that would be potentially with an Eze goal,
You
which
did.
happened to be. And it's just one of those things. I think when a player plays against a Royal club, there just always seems to be that thing of that they'll get a goal. And yeah,
You were
good
bang on the
finish. But
money. Good
yeah,
finish, and he needed that. Eze
yeah, he
needed
did.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Because I said to you when the game was on, Eze needs a good performance here. And to be fair, it wasn't a good performance by Arsenal. It wasn't
No,
a great performance. Um, but 3 points is 3 points.
3 points is 3 points, and I do want to touch a little bit on this agenda that has been circulating around the media right now. I mean, Carragher's on it, the BBC are on it, Sky Sports have been talking about it, and I just think it's bad punditry, to be honest. Set
Mm,
pieces are part of the game,
yeah,
and if the opposition cannot stop the other team from scoring, then, in my opinion, it's down to the opposition to make those adjustments. And it's not Arsenal's fault that they're better at set pieces than everyone else.
yeah,
And I think that the reason that Arsenal is so good at set pieces is actually because of the deliveries. Like,
yeah,
you look at Declan
yeah,
Rice's delivery and you look at
yeah.
Saka's delivery. I think Declan Rice more so.
Mm.
And no one can replicate the way he puts that ball in the box.
You know what it reminds me of, mate? It reminds me of like late Steven Gerrard, where he used to like whip cross like wide free kicks into the box with like venom on the ball, mate. And all you
Yeah,
have to do is just get a little touch on it and steer it goalwards, and more than likely it's going in.
yeah,
Uh, it really does remind me of that sort of Gerrard. He just really wraps it in
it
with pace
does.
on it. You just need a little glance on it, mate, and that's all you need.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is as well, it's not like Arsenal being peppered at the back either. It's not like Crystal Palace where, had us under the cosh. Teams aren't committing to
Mm,
when they play Arsenal to the counter attacks, and it's because what happened against Atletico Madrid was the first time the teams really opened up, and you saw they would 4-0 down before they knew it, and it's down to other teams to stop this. And if you're crying about it, tissue,
yeah.
hold that.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, another win for the Gunners, and
Yeah.
I guess we'll move on to the next game.
And move on to Aston Villa Man City, bro. Um, Another win for Villa. They seem to have that feel good factor again, winning a few games on the bounce. I mean, and the one man team, Man City, if you stop
Yeah.
Haaland, you stop Man City, and it's a pretty bad performance from City.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming, to be fair. Um, I just thought with the one man wrecking ball that they have going on, I just thought he'd keep scoring and almost keep bailing them out, to be honest. But yeah, you can't get away with it every week.
No,
He is human and he's not going to score every single game. So, yeah, well played to Villa. Like you said, they've got the feel good factor back. From being a team that couldn't score in the first 4 or 5 games, um, they're creeping up the league again. So,
no,
and I knew it was a matter of time that Emery was going to
yeah.
sort of get it back for them. So, yeah, really, really good win for them,
It
mate.
does,
And
yeah, it does sometimes take some teams a little bit of time to, get into the season. I think that's what's happened in Villa's case, really.
mm,
Then, just to touch on two more games because we've got a few other bits we want to go over in this podcast. Burnley beat Wolves 3-2. Another defeat for Wolves. 2 points from 9 games.
they're
It's
going
not
down,
looking
mate.
good. They are going down
Yeah,
unless a miracle happens.
yeah,
Um, and then Tottenham beat Everton 3-0, which I think Tottenham have got the best away record in the league.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. good win for them, mate. Van der Ven played really well, defended well, got a goal. He's a really very, very good player.
Yeah, they
Uh,
got some good players, Tottenham.
but yeah, very, very good, good win from them.
And that rounds up the Premier League review for the week.
Yeah,
I think we've both come up with a few questions. We're going to do another quiz. Got 5
yeah.
questions each
Little
for
quick
each
fire
other.
quiz.
So another VAR from the Truth quiz. Make sure you play along. So as the questions are coming up, see if you can answer correctly.
Yeah.
Would love to know in the comments. And yeah, so do you want to go first with the first question? I hope they're not too hard this time, bro.
Do you know what? So yeah, so it's 5 questions, and they're all current season questions.
Okay.
I literally got them all from the Premier League stats website.
Nice.
So yeah, they're not easy, but
Well, at least
they're all,
at least you know what? At least they're fresh in my mind a little bit. So
yeah,
first,
yeah, it's fresh. So what player has made the most passes in the Premier League this season? Uh, I don't think it would be a clue, but I'll tell you that they've made 698 passes.
can you tell me? Can you tell me if they play for Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, or Liverpool?
They play for one of those clubs, yeah.
Is it
Do you want me to
Zubimendi?
No. It's a centre back.
Saliba?
No.
Van Dijk? Is it?
Correct. Virgil van Dijk. Okay, yeah, I'll give you 3 guesses for that. Fair play.
All right,
Fair
calm,
play.
calm.
It's Virgil van Dijk, well done. 698 passes so far this season.
That's mad, actually. You wouldn't expect
Yeah.
that.
No, it's mental.
Because he twerked 689 times as well.
Go on, what's your
Right, I've got an Arsenal knowledge question first up for you.
okay.
Can you name the 5 top Spanish scorers in Arsenal history? It's a tough one.
Well, I have to get it in order, or just
Nah, like I'll tell you the order. Like just name the player. I'll tell you. Like if you get one, I'll tell you where they are.
Alright, okay. Top 5 Spanish scorers. Fabregas.
Number 1,
Okay. Uh, Santi Cazorla.
number 2,
Uh, Jose Antonio Reyes.
yeah, number 4.
Okay. Um,
So you got Fabregas number 1, Cazorla number 2, Reyes number 4. So you're missing number 3 and number 5.
trying to think what prominent Spanish players we've had. Uh,
I'll give you a clue.
yeah.
He's very involved in the club still.
Oh yeah, Mikel Arteta.
That's number
Yeah.
3, and then number 5 is a tricky one. I can't lie.
Is it like an older player or
Nah, he's
like?
kind of when Arteta was still playing. Um, I'll give you a clue. He's a fullback.
Monreal.
Yeah,
Mad.
Nacho Monreal.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think he'd be on there to be fair. But to be fair,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was,
think Arsenal had many Spanish players.
yeah. So I think the only other one there really is Bellerin.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Question 2. One sec. Ready?
Question 2. What club has made the most passes in the Premier League this season?
Got
I
to be
can tell you
Arsenal.
they've made 5,038 passes.
Got to be Arsenal.
That is incorrect.
Man City.
Correct, Manchester City. Well done.
Okay. Right. I've got a career path question for you, yeah?
Okay.
I'm going to name where they started off,
Mm-hmm.
where they went, and where they ended up.
Okay.
Or the clubs they played for, basically.
Yeah.
Benfica, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Al Nassr.
Benfica, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea. You said Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea, and then Al Nassr.
He's there now.
João Felix.
Yeah.
Okay. I got thrown off because I thought he went to Barca. Got thrown
I
off.
think he might have done. I might
Or
have
was it
missed
on
that
loan?
out.
It might be on loan or something.
Yeah. I think it was on loan.
Yeah, João Felix. Yeah, calm.
Question 3, bro. Oh, shall I go
Question.
first?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, this is there's only 3 players have scored in a Champions League final, World Cup final, and a Euros final. Name one of them.
Um. Uh. Oh my God.
It's a tough one.
3 players. So Champions League final.
World Cup
UEFA.
final and the Euros final.
Oh. Uh.
I'll give you a clue. One of them's
I,
French,
yeah.
one of them's German,
Yeah.
and to be fair, I don't know where the other guy's from.
Um. Are all 3 of them? Are they all retired?
One's not retired, the other 2 are.
Um.
I don't know how to give you any clues without giving it away.
No, I know, and like I had a few players on my like tip
Right,
of my
say a few
tongue.
names, bro.
So originally I thought like Zidane. Uh, wait,
Zidane, bro.
Zidane.
Yeah,
Oh,
Zidane, Mario
oh,
Götze, and
oh man,
Puskas.
oh man,
Hmm.
fair play. Yeah, so I didn't know if Zidane scored in the Euro final or not. To be fair, but
I hope you did. To be fair, I got these off ChatGPT, bro. So
I know he's definitely scored in World Cup final and
and
Champions League.
Champions League. I'm just taking. Do you know what? I can't remember. Did Mario Götze score in the Euros final?
Uh,
I'm pretty sure he did.
I don't think Germany have won the Euros for a while. Who won the last Euros?
Spain.
Spain, and then
Right. I hope ChatGPT hasn't thrown me under the bus there. I have to
yeah.
search it after the game.
Yeah, Spain. Then it was Italy, and before that it was 2016. Who won it? Portugal. And 2012. I don't know who won it in 2012.
Germany.
No, Spain. Spain won it in 2012
Yeah,
and 2008. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think he has, mate.
mate.
And
Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, I'm gonna have to search this now.
Anyway, whilst you're doing that, I'll give you my question number 3. What Premier League club has won the most tackles this year? They've won.
Newcastle.
No, I'll give you 3 tries. They've won 116 tackles. They are a London-based club.
They're what?
A London-based club.
Brentford.
No,
Palace.
correct.
Is
Well
it?
done. Yeah.
Nice.
Question number 4.
Yeah.
There's 3 teams joint first. What team? So you can name one of them or all 3. What team has scored the most Premier League goals this year?
Arsenal.
No.
Liverpool.
No.
Man City.
Yeah. Man City is one of them.
Is it Tottenham?
Tottenham are the second, yeah.
Chelsea?
Chelsea, well done. Yeah. City, Spurs, and Chelsea all on 17 goals.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
All right. Guess the year, bro. In what year did both Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard play their final Premier League games?
$2015? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Nice. We've both got everyone right so far.
Yeah, trust.
Just about.
This last one's actually quite difficult, to be fair. Because it's just
To be fair, I deserve a difficult one because it's been like mine have been hard. To be fair,
this one's pot luck. I'll give you 3 tries. What team has got the most yellow cards so far this season?
Wolves.
No.
Newcastle.
No. Give you a clue. They play. They're playing in the south. They're playing in the south of England.
Brighton.
I don't. Right.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was either Bournemouth or Brighton, bro.
Yeah. 24 yellow cards so far.
All right,
a lot, isn't it?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
No.
Right. Mine's a transfer question. Which player has the highest combined transfer fees in football history? So, like, do you know what I mean? Accumulation of transfer fees.
Lukaku, bro.
Nah.
Neymar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's that PSG transfer fee. And
220 million euro, like.
trust.
Man.
Trust. Well, I think that both did well there. Got every question.
Yeah.
I think it was close for me. I think because you gave me 3 chances, I somehow managed to, and you gave me a few clues as well. To be fair, so
it's all right. A little bit of fun.
Yeah, trust. But yeah, another good episode, bro.
Yeah, man. Another good one. Just on the hour mark now. So, obviously we'll be back again next week. Look out for Points on the Board, which is coming out on Friday.
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah, as we mentioned, please like, subscribe, share, leave us a 5-star review on Spotify. And yeah, I think that's about it, really.
100%. And also, if there's anything you want us to discuss, or you even want to come on VAR From The Truth and give us your opinion on something, you can message us on Instagram, pop a comment in the comments, let us know what you want us to speak about, and we're more than happy to get you on and listen to your opinions as well. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time, and look out for Points to the Board on Friday. Ciao.
See you later.